Welcome back, Jay here, and in this video, we're going to talk about telling your story. Now, you can always share your products and services and opportunity with people, no doubt, but one of the most impactful forms of human communication is storytelling. Learning how to tell your story will make your offer and your opportunity so much more memorable and so much more personal. But people often say, well, I haven't made that $1 million check yet. I haven't gotten that Super Bowl ring yet. So, how do I tell my story? And the answer is truthfully and from the heart. Here's what you tell other people about your story for your business, your product, services, and opportunity, even before you've achieved what you believe to be the very first milestone of success. You see, I believe that you've already started your success journey because you've taken the first step. You got started with your business, you got the marketing system. Now you're plugging into training and you're learning and growing and hopefully taking massive action. So in my mind, you've already taken 4 or 5 or 6 steps on your success journey. You're already successful right now. But I understand if you haven't yet got that first $1 million check, you may not be feeling it just yet. So how do you tell your story? Well, it's very simple. You do it truthfully. And your why is the number one part of your story. Now, when I meet someone and I'm part of a business and I'm sharing a product, service, or opportunity, I can always say just a few things. My name is Jay. It's great to meet you. What do you do for a living? Funny you should ask. I'm an entrepreneur and I actually work with a company that allows brand new people to become entrepreneurs and make their first $1,000 using mostly just their cell phone or their laptop or their home computer. Have you ever thought about becoming an entrepreneur? And if the conversation is going to continue, and again, this could be over text, it could be over email, it could be in person or over the phone or on a webinar, and then I always say, well, let me tell you my story. You see, I found myself in a situation where I had a great paying job and my company flew me all over the world and I got to do this and I got to do that and it was a lot of fun, but I woke up one day and I realized that I was simply trading time for dollars. And while I contemplated exactly what I was going to go do next, well, life happened. My wife got very, very ill, and I found myself in a situation where I simply had to work from home in order to take care of my wife and my newborn daughter. It was a tough decision. I gave up a lot of money and I ended up losing quite a bit in the process. But what happened next was nothing short of amazing. It was never easy, but I finally found success with my business and it allowed me to start getting some time freedom because I don't know about you, but it isn't just about getting through week after week after week, year after year. It's also about, being able to accomplish some things. And, I'd love to be able to take a trip or do this or do that. And you can use the right tense. You can say, this is what you're going to do, and you can articulate, okay, this is what I've done. So for me, I've been able to travel all over the globe because of my home-based business. I've been able to take off months at a time because of my home-based business. I've been able to accomplish all those things, but it's just as impactful when you're telling your story to say, I started my home-based business. I've got a plan at 12 months. I want to take my wife on an amazing 7-day vacation. We haven't taken a vacation in years. And if you stop to think about that for just a moment, I feel oftentimes that when you tell your story in the beginning and you haven't accomplished anything, you just want to share what you want to accomplish and why you want to accomplish it, it can be so much more impactful. I have a gentleman right now that I know, and I won't say his name, but his entire goal is to be able to buy new windows for his wife at their house. And I don't know if maybe I'm just a little insensitive, and I apologize if I am. I've never woken up and said, what would be amazing is if we had new windows. Maybe I've just been blessed and had homes that had good windows, or maybe it's because I live out in Phoenix, Arizona, where it like never gets cold. Like once it fell below 32 degrees, but only for a few seconds. Maybe if I lived in a different type of climate where it's negative 20 degrees sometimes in the winter or below freezing, maybe I would care more about windows. But to me, it just seemed kind of innocuous, right? Like windows, I've never thought about windows. But when he shared his story with me, man, I could just visualize it. He said, Josh, he said, I've got 12 windows. They all need to be replaced. And if I can replace these windows for my wife by making just a few extra $1,000 this year for my wife. She's going to be warmer in the winter. She's going to be cooler in the summer. And every day she wakes up and she looks out the window, she's going to think about me and what I was able to accomplish with my business. And I was just like, wow, what a story. He just told this simple little story. And now I'm imagining his wife waking up, having coffee, looking out this brand new clear window, being happy with them. And I'm like, man, stories are just so amazing. And that's why they say facts tell, stories sell. So put together a story. Why are you doing this business? It doesn't have to be long. If it helps you to write it out or role play it with someone in your upline, that's fine. But find your story. Tell your story to people that you meet. Did you know that as many as 4 out of 10 people in North America alone are looking to find a way to make extra income, primarily using the internet? Think about that for just a moment. 4 out of 10 people. That means pretty much half the people that you meet are either already making a second income, working online, or they want to. Right? So you are in the right industry at the right time, and just going about your life, meeting new people, sharing your story, introducing them to your company, your product, services, and opportunity, giving them access to the same marketing system that you're going through right now. Those are the steps you want to take in order to become the greatest version of yourself that you possibly can be and start bringing your why and your dreams into reality. And I'll see you on the next video.